咁我哋攞沙灣出錯，佢我哋真用多唔知俾緊錢人咯，俾有一次多年啦，灣住都講俾水另一個，一另有一成，有冇人佢人啲，嗱台灣住咗俾人要嘅，俾人多錢多年。There's many times I cancel my whole family party for the events and parties of the church. The issue at the church is priority. Many times, there's one time my daughter turns 12, I think, my oldest daughter, and her birthday was set maybe about 5 or 6. That she knew how we're doing my daughter's party also at the same time. So the whole youth was at my house during my daughter's birthday party, and then I just greet everybody, and then I have to go to their party. So my family becomes secondary to the church family. And there's many occasions. One time we were supposed to take vacation. That's my Beijing. Nairi Xyooj is mature, so we sang the what talk to. That's my birthday. Xyooj what you Vaam one day. They picked up my vacation. That's my Toyota. You put that away from one. And I end up staying doing their party first before I leave. But the church becomes priority to Txus. You take the name, you take the equal China, you thought you need to truly dedicate to God. Kuyaki, what you don't know, St. Paul. That's the Church Salmon. Even Kuyaki, Komoka, Chopol, Jetone Lunding, Kuyinchi only Sunday night or Monday morning or Saturday morning. So never Saturday night or Sunday. Right after church. Sunday night, I flew in like a church right away. So it takes 4.5 hours from Appleton to St. Paul. But because I don't want to miss church, I would preach. And at 11:30, all dressed and ready to go, get into the car and head out by 12 and get there by 4:30 for the 5 o'clock service. I'm telling you this story. It's real Patrick Bay that the Bay Chiton in Xyooj. Your John Xyooj short life sang the hall. Your personal agenda, your personal family, your personal friends is above the priority of the church. It's not wrong when you're still a baby Christian. You church, you the baby starts to argue that you flew on to go shack and to go blank blood. Starts to come. The baby can never grow, all of us can grow. Does she you that I am not at that level? And I need to move to that level. And every Christian here to bow that I have to reach maturity. Want to see our go and get done. That's what you want to go job it too. Or only I want to lose sanctification for those interested in theological term. You to you're a gangster, but you need to stop practicing doing drugs, going out at night, getting angry, beating up people, stealing, swearing. And you cannot change overnight. No one I know can. It could be months and years, or maybe your whole lifetime, but you're so used to that life. Cái từ này từ nhà từ xa có yếu lên bồng lò tê cho thay tê cho mình cả tê có ít sự ghé của ha từ xa. Bây cho con làm gì? Có những chuyện sao họ từ xa. Sự chạy một casino, sự chạy con nó là lỗ phái, mới luôn thể tổ cái một từ xa mà có lúc sát cú lù lên. You nhìn nhau chút tao. Part of that process, you chút lo. Thì là bé chỉ có số tu in the same level of maturity. Cho cứ nhau sẽ mang chữ là bé tao sang để cho tu cứ nhát như thế. In community, because you were once in their shoe. A gangster turned Christian, don't go against the kind of that. It's going to take a long time for you to start to hate drugs and alcohol, for you to not think about sex, for you to not think about going out, for you to not think about disobeying your parents. It will take time. Trust me, brother, you have a long way to learn. Because being important, it takes time. The National Church is mixed with all kinds of people. The Guinan Jevan to the Monte Guinan Clare and Way làm đủ sự cho họ mình nhau nó là play cho mong mà. And this might be the only gathering place. Some of you just want to try it out so you can make new friends. Some of you just need some network to get a job. No matter what the case is, everybody comes to church with their own reason. Then, even though she confess openly, that's you know why you come to church. You're forced to. Okay, so you're forced to. You don't even know that you're forced to, but you know that. I just know that we always do this. If I don't go, it's boring at home, it's lonely, they shut off TV, they shut off cable, everything's shut down, so it's just boring. Well, you are forced, you're pressured to go. Yeah, so you truly are being forced physically. Yao is forced to more friends. So when you're young and you're teenage, everything is whatever my friends want. And your friend, they all go to church, and sometimes we go because of that. Maybe you like someone at church, so maybe you go. You have a lot of cousins. You get to see all your cousins and aunts and uncles. Some of you may be family oriented. So I go to church because I get to see all my cousins. 我比較老了，這三年你可考慮去考慮，考慮自弄問題，你到 church 到了，你要能力也低是啊。有個地方出單，一個情況 temptation to stay home，一個一三毛。That's very job because we teach you want to get you more feeling with that. You know, you làm mong there's a pressure to stay. You cũng nhau là chiều cha, you cũng nhau mà cái teaching trong xa rồi. Cho họ có thứ sáng hôm nào có whatever in conflict with the church schedule. Thì đến thời điểm that chiều cha mà bây giờ chúng nó lại nó thổi cũng chỉ mong chơi. And there's the pressure. Why do you have that thought? Cho họ tại là mẹ chỉ nhà mong là chiều cha cũng mang chủ bên nhau là you are pressured to do what they want. We often had to go that, you guys always fall into peer pressure. Yeah. But peer pressure, it's like all of you think you're cool and you dress different and your hair is different and you think you're unique and you don't want to be like anybody else. But you dress the same, act the same, use the same name, your hairstyle's the same. So in your mind, you think we are 12 individuals, but from the outsider, you are 12 people that act the same. You even sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time, call each other at the same time, do the same thing, and you think you're unique. You're not. You're just like your friend. Lúc chơi lũ nhau kia mà bé một lần đau cho tôi này ha nhà một nhà reason tôi là nhà một nhà reason. Nếu một chỉ cho lên là sang cho lên là chỉ cho tụi tôi này một chỉ cho reason to come today. Few of you might come because it's a guest speaker. So I don't know who he is, but let's just go see who he is. So let's go see who he's like. Yeah, within the church is very diverse. Okay, it's very diverse, and we accept that, and we can look at it very positively. That is good that we're diverse. I'm glad that they're all not like me. Yeah, that's how we grow and learn something new. Well, today. The power of unity in the church. But we are united in Christ. There is something that the church becomes entertainment for the non-believers. Let's see what the church is going to do this week. I heard there's something wrong. They're arguing, they're fighting. The two old guys are fighting, the two young guys are fighting. There's two gangs at the church. It's constant battle in the world. We become a negative spectacle for the world to see. And you may find that interesting, that she is truly not biblical. Even though we are still two Christians, we have to be church about the reason. I feel so sorry for you because you're gonna come here, sit here every day for maybe 20 years, 50 years, but you never know Christ. It can be very stressful. She at the end, you come to church 30 years, you turn away. I wish I could just give you back your money, your time, your last 30 years. If I knew you were a faker, I would just say, son, don't come to church. You're so tempted, you're so in love to stay home and watch football and play and go out late at night and not serve. I wish I could just give you your bag, because I'm not here to tempt you, to draw you to the church for my own good. I'm not that selfish. I serve God because I love God. You don't have to pay me to come up here. If I don't preach, I'll preach somewhere else. If I cannot preach, I will go to a church on Sunday. It's the heart and soul of who I am. But I feel sorry that you're faking yourself. And God, John, yeah, when you are mad, when there's 1,000 things in your mind that you could be doing, and you are so stressed out that why am I at church? And you endure, and then 10 years you quit. And I cannot give back what you have lost in 10 years. I want to give it back because I'm not here to steal your time or your effort or your money. 有了啊，不是 feel bad 就这个那个去帮我觉陪我做多的是吧？但大明星是要给他讨上多明菜 I feel sorry for you。ก็ตัวนี้น้อยอีกอย่างนึงคือก็จุดตรงก็ถ่ายนึง3จุดตรงจอซะก็ได้ honey I really don't have your heart so it's okay yeah you don't have to pretend you like me go with the guy that you're thinking of right now 因为ตัว做了讲就一路上就尽量好点去当 fake anybody 啦 Christians you may feel like we're pressuring you but we're not when you bring yourself here you're ready to hear 師傅 change ก็ว่าจะพูด啊ก็去上脑个師傅係個啲基礎ก็去上腦個師傅係個結婚傳 then why you go to church you go to church so 師傅 point out your sin according to God's word you go to church 師傅 tell you how to become a better Christian 要去冇學佢上來你衝動什麼哎呀，那個剛講我這個衝動呢，呀，我要某路譜的是 I'm trying to stay dry. They talk about that. What do you always talk about sin? Because it's my job as a pastor, a prophet, to share you your sin. Yeah, like what? Yeah, boy, Jesus, if you say to come more, right? So I think you come back to friend, your friend will pat you in the back and say you look good. American Idol, long time ago. I don't know why it sticks to my head because I think it's super funny and dumb. It's terrible. Just Simon, how all the critics criticize to sing it. Why didn't you put your name down? Why are you a contestant? You know what they said? Because my friends say I'm pretty good. yeah. Because the point you're like, well, Canada, so I signed up and I came. Well, terrible advice and terrible way to put yourself on the stage to be ashamed. We want to know what God's word said. It's not what your friend said or what anybody said. What does God say? I put myself in the church. Tell me the truth. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Feel free to buy home now, get blue, so that's okay. I wouldn't know. Get up to use the bathroom and just disappear. Drop out that when you come to church, you're going to hear God's word. They talk good shame on you, they talk more than do. They talk good tell you, they talk tell you do. But in either case, we come here to hear God's words. Page 1 Corinthians 12. Let's stand. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12 to 13. Once again, who thought you know much how we got all to get into that mode. So you have to sound won't be had all the more and they told me to start all just raise your hand so I know that oh he's lost. So come on, let's try to have a more we got this. Who shy me don't need it, don't go there, be a English lost. And so purposely sometimes we have to get in those. So people yeah just for the we should got a more. That's my opinion should they have to get out so. Yeah, they go ahead and take a vote. My majority prefer English. They go ahead and now say that me Sunday you'll be outvoted. Okay, you may take a survey that me and Lumigala no monkey. I am 50. I came here in kindergarten in the U.S. Okay, so we prefer English. Could I mean anybody under 50? They were born and raised in this country. When we force them to speak Hmong and we speak Hmong. It's like blowing horns to buffalo's ear. Literal translation. It's like, but they don't understand. So I just want to say that. I try to speak the matters to the audience. But I try to translate. Hopefully at the end of the day, you do understand what the main point is who's trying to say. 1 Corinthians 12. Just as a body, though one has many parts, but all its many parts form one body. So it is with Christ, for we're all baptized by one Spirit so as to form one body, whether Jews or Gentiles, slave or free. And we were all given the one Spirit to drink. Tôi lúc chế sư môn lần tàu part nó chú lúc chế nó đó mà dù cho tại là tôi lúc chế là Chúa Giêsu sư. Bây giờ lâu cái chế cho tên là tôi tuân số tiền từ lúc cộng tôi lúc chế là tôi nên dù đà tôi nên sợ thế chờ thì hạt từ thế nó sẽ chờ tôi cứ một cái điều phê. Bây giờ lâu họ có khó lên là tôi tuân số tiền. So I thought that the diversity of the church still forms one body through Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. Cái thằng chú. Cho xin Giêsu có cho có bút bên một cái nhìn tôi cả sự. Họ có rằng chỉ cho cái chủ bên mua văn chữ, chủ cái phê cái sáng cái lục phê cái kiến bảo tờ, cái tự tại bỏ cái kiến có kiến cho,อย่างcái phê ô số là cụ,อย่างcái phê ô số sáng ô lúc sáng lúc chữ có hiện tự bỏ. Nôn nô cha có từng sự bịขาด tao biết cái chủ cho biết chế biết lợi biết lên chín lợi ra, giờ biết chủ là như miệng khác biết sợ trò chuyện. Giờอย่างtrong chỉ nhau biết ôi biết tung cái hết tao ôi biết chỉ sợ chuyện gì biết lúc họ một khi là biết chỉ buộc họ chính thằng có một chuyện mà họ sao biết lúc sang lúc chủ push us in the direction that you want so that we can live holy and righteous life for your kingdom. Thì lúc sau biết cả sự lu, it's our time to be with you. And want you, we are here for you to teach us. Thì thọ có hạ bê, có biết sau đó này là cái lúc sáng nhà, biết tay thọ số dạng Chúa xuống bê thì rồi. Số trái như Unity is the power of the church. Cái phần trên do tôi lúc chế ha, ở tòa văn Chúa lên đủ mà một chế chẳng lợi, một sự chẳng lợi. Cái sĩ phải ở bao bờ chỉ mua unity để do how division, how to tear the church apart, how was tao rằng chúng ta thấy được. Vấn đề tôi nói nông zum mong rong, mà bên nội tại các tôi chưa từng tốt, các tôi sẽ cứ giải thích. Rồi always before I listen more of this Jesus Christ, I like to know more about who you represent and how you live your life and what church. I don't see Jesus, but I'm going to deal with you every day. Yeah, để có tôi mới lúc trước nó đi theo sư phụ. Lúc trước là nhau học từ hai cái tôi nên cho nên từ. Cái lô sáng bao ta, do I feel safe when I go to that church, or you're gonna crucify me on that cross that you have in front of your church? Yeah, do you crucify someone every week, or why do you keep on telling me to go to church? Lỗi những sáng bao ta, lúc trước là lên từ your sư phụ, cho tôi nên cho nên từ. Giờ có mấy tụi cái nhau hú thì cũng feel safe. Oh, you want to go now? Yeah, maybe I can't. So maybe I will go. Yeah, họ chỉ go đi. Giờ cũng bao ta, mấy tụi tôi nên xem cũng là cái cũng tôi, so maybe okay cũng là nhà tôi chỉ ô. Why? Because we feel safe. Thằng cái bé cho tôi nên nhà online in the 1990s and think I was a little older than my younger brothers and cousins. 1990, I was already going to college. I came back to college, holy cow, the whole youth and audience was changed. So I thought like the Hmong rebel now. In the 1990s, the Hmong Xyooj, Hmong Balki Kali talk. They know that they have rights. They know they could, people cannot just beat you up. And so they start calling ka. Thọ bé tốt rồi mình cả trong chế yêu chính, chỉ sẽ chịu tạm lô là tuy là yêu chế là, so you don't know the right. Maybe in their country they have the right to take away Hmong property. Yeah, you chỉ sáng giờ mình cảm ơn dùng tàu nhất thì sự lúc chú chế là chỉ tàu chẳng còn chỗ tàn, mình cảm tàu có thang được chẳng à? That's the first question, right? Chỉ thang là bộ tàu kia nó có nông tàu sao? Ôi yêu cái chỉ thang của nên tàu có. You know where to turn to chủ thế à? Đó là mà thằng đó là thằng cái bé cái tên này mong cho là thị hình and gains. It's a reaction. You have to study social science, how the people react. You have to know the cause. The game, most game, whether it's Italian mafia in New York City, or the Asian game in California, Minnesota, it's a reaction to their environment. Cho game nó giờ có một chút quát thẳng á, they've been beat up, harassed every single day. So they stick together to protect. Bây giờ cái nhà social media, and I do go. Thì tôi nên biết chỉ cũng post này thì có sáng là sư phụ chỉ bảo sư phụ bảo cái sư phụ nhẹ chứ nào. He just inquire information. He doesn't post anything. There's a testimony by it to yeah, Momo, you know, it's a Momo. I forgot his first name, but he's an ex-gay. Jadi tu hatu testimony ke mấy nụ từ cứ mong chỉ mang tàu nè I think it was Sacramento or Fresno nụ từ younger brother mong tàu kế mua bé từ cứu cho nên mong đường tàu chỉ cho sáng hay thì nụ từ brother nụ từ để bớt chi hay chỉ bớt đi mang tôi nên我陪的是嘛 you know sometimes they push you they yell at you you go cho nên forgive by small yeah why start a war and it's just là去切你睇法再去切的 Chinese 就是一干烂啦，但绕你就慢到上面。就我体验，我在 how long can we take this？ 就假如那边就开始就帮我跑进来，就我这里讲路啦，you should listen to this testimony. I don't know I run into them, but 就这里讲路快嘅，they just beat up every 3 black people that are together. 就好个打，我变成路我滚到，and they drove through town whenever there's 3 black, they knew they were going overboard, how they beat up a lot of people. As soon as we see 3 blacks together, it could be them, just beat them up. They draw around 3 blacks, could be them, just beat them up. 我จะเลย so rage 我จะต้องอย่างนั้นต่อจินโน่หอย我จะชาวไล่我จะ no more this หรือthat we were the first game in that area เจ๊เป้จะต้องหนึ่งโจทย์ harass คนต่อเจ๊เป้จะเลยพิง defend เจ๊เกิดจะเราชิดเช็คกับเจ้าไล่ก็ชิดจะเรานี่จะไล่เจ๊อีจะเรามันร่ามันต่อเจ๊จะเลยแต่วิตู้จะเราต่อเป้นะไม่ผมตั้งต่อ我就嚟蒙道係真的同作啱白。But one thing game does that is very interesting. The whole game is that they always take the brother and the cousin with them. 係個邊但係我拉有皮先呢個冇個，個傳咗佢就叫我拉下。You know what they said？ 做好但佢傳教佢啲，做好 even your own game as it grow 啊。even your own game แต่ตอนนี้คือตัวก็ยกก็จะไล่ที่จะแล้ว game meets or rage จะไปขี่ห้ามบอกเตอร์ที่จะ game ตัวอยู่ต่อ you feel strong you feel invisible that you could kill and beat up anybody 但是 you need people you trust you need your brother to be in the game อย่างไรที่ชาตินี้พวกชาติ if I'm going to join the game I'm taking my brother my cousin with me thì giờ là họ cho họ thực hiện cũng có thể có điều kiện ha thì giờ là họ có thể hình mẫu những bài bản well the unity and the idea nó cho một church mà nên xong là họ ha giờ bé chỉ sĩ cộng ok bé chính trình xa rồi lên thì tên thọ bé cứ cho lại tên kiện là bé cứ sang cổ lúc chưa là mà chủ yếu muaอยู่คืออยู่ที่อยู่มาเลยมองmuaอยู่ตัวโจทย์เจอยู่มาเลยมองแต่สิตัวเชิญ it's not that scary I've never become a boss and point that this week we're gonna torture that guy. So don't worry when you come to church, we don't teach how to she fight about how to change we are very immature as a church. You got more the freedom to worship God. Got more the freedom to express yourself. You are not sure you change to what to all your law, your block, to what your hand picture you. Go and watch out, watch out, what could disown, what could get that church. It's too bad, they are not sure. Look sure like you pay, or you like you pay more to get signed up. Once you that menu job for me to make go to pay how to calculate, so like yeah, lazy. The research according to Fortune 500 companies. And I didn't know that Walmart was here. I was so tempted, so I follow to brother Txus and I talked to the Walmart, a big warehouse, and I could do something. I gotta take a picture because my family goes to Walmart every single day. ไม่อยากเช็คต้นหนึ่งโปรแล้วมาเฉพาะแต่ทอสีได้แต่ต้นหนึ่งโปรนู่นมาเป็นชิมอง Walmart แต่ชิเป็นเช็คต้นหนึ่งหมดได้ในตัว Walmart. Yeah, we need the cheap ramen noodle, we need the cheap eggs, we need the cheap supplies. We need a great value brand. So Txus, they do serve a purpose. They could do a Thai Walmart that family, I am at Walmart. This is our king. Yeah. This is the one that provides for our family. So I didn't know. When I'm at the Bentonville, the Walmart headquarters or something, I said, that's awesome. But anyway, Fortune 500 company, 95% of failure to those companies are due to internal problems. cho company cái lúc sang lời chip lúc company post survey thôi cho company nó fall apart cứ được tàu rồi nè cho nên một chiếc tàu nè how do you some of you guys probably grew up with Kmart này à you eat something so chúng mình nuôi cứ chỉ mua Kmart but it died if you love Craftsman tools you would cry the day Sears closed I have a bunch of Craftsman tools if for Sears guy you do you love one look more Sears I don't think care about me I would think Sears sucker I need your tools I need to give my wrench back because it's broken yeah and you just stand the Sears you goเลยand nói mà lúc giờ thì nó chỉ mua Sears chỉ mua Kmart này như sáng ta chưa chỉ có cứ sao cho mình hiểu là one day Walmart might fall yeah and bây giờ cho cô ta you will love Walmart you will those smiling sticker đó là ta kia ta what's that there's no more Walmart you never know the future有种感的đó là they fail because internal problems cho tôi này to run the company Kmart Sears Enron, the business people know, yeah, Enron in Texas, I think that they fall. Giờ vì cho có internal problem sẽ đâu ta, chỉ muốn từ mua Walmart có, Kmart có, nếu muốn tìm mình cũng Kmart xin. Yeah, Enron, ethical problems. Tôi này nhà, company nhà, để tôi này chỉ sĩ hữu, yếu sĩ tự trạng hữu. Tôi có hỏi cho school specialty. School supply distributors. So some of your school district might order for school specialty, but I work with them. Mà có những mua a lot of internal issue là ha. Mà lúc mua cái chạy chữ, giờ có your marketing director, có your salesman, mà có tài mà có your chủ commit to never take a single customer nó mua cấp tụ là. So you sell for us, when you leave, don't take any customer's record. They have the right to prosecute you. So I got the school specialty, school distributing supply stores. So you get out to compete, you take or you lose. Even that, being more, they fear, they worry that internally we could fall apart. You got work in IT, you got work in accounting. They never tell you when you're going to be let go, because you cannot steal any data. When you get to work and your boss says, hey, you come to the office, and you're trying to make yourself comfortable, and the first thing your boss says, don't take off your coat. Then get it turn red. That means you're not going to sit, you're going home today. It's a quick conversation. Escort I work at a secure company, insurance company. You think that it's the bad people that they escort, it's actually the people that has the data. You got your VP, got your IT, got your accountant where you have access to private information. Once you go, please don't take anything. We will send all your personal belongings in a box for you. But your big package, right? It's at the front desk. You cannot touch anything because you have a lot of knowledge. If we allow you just 5 minutes, you can steal all the customers' information. You can rack the whole company. The higher position when they let go, it's very quickly, no time to collect any data. All your personal belongings will be sent to you. That's why we might not experience that because we're little PMs. When they let me go, I can't even steal. I don't even know how to turn on a computer, so don't worry. The higher you are in the position and have those confidential data, they will do that. It's okay to pay. Pay your face. The church fell because a bit more and just like corporate, a lot of church they make church split. Mà chỉ muốn ý giả tùy ở ta, cho chương trình tôi muốn bố chế, muốn bố họ trông cơ cái chuyện cá mà. Tôi muốn bố phê họ cá chỉ ở mà. Và chẳng chơi tờ, sư phụ cho tự lo ship phí. Họ tự lo ship phí, ý cho chú cho lấy tờ. Church is just like this corporate office. 95% if not more, 100% chơi tờ nè. Giờ lúc chơi là luôn như thế nào, tờ như sao. Cho chương trình tôi chỉ báo là tao có nói về news. Bố tôi sáng giờ chơi một chơi có hai bố tôi yếu lâu lục cổ là nó là tờ rồi. Để 我觉得哦 I didn't know that 都啥了我还个别对了秀的车是吗 maybe not and we face the same problem the church like any organization internal problem is what kills us but Christian it should not be the way first thing why do we have these lack of unity have division in the church just 3 points like any good sermon very quick one lack of fellowship 要讲什么给个共杀共去一也就给个共 fellowship 那共和被都是照着 Hebrews 10:25 let us not give up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing but let us encourage one another all the more as we see the day approaching 有个地有人能去杀抓起就给多星期嘞差评莫路那就不给去多星期嘞但是在一年才嘞路干路说啊是说那 more of this as the day approaches 在到 closer to 路嘛主要路嘛他呀 need more fellowship time how to be together with the body of believer 有没有讲现在我们 channel 这类话咩是嘛头主我们叫一盘都没路了啦都个多呀多累是么多一多啦一般都嘛主一起包条都嘞但是我一读清楚办好的多他就早给人拆给人 free 高给人看的就打 thank you I thought I would chase 10,000 buffalo and kill no one but thank you for going by yourself now you're dead ไม่ใช่ National Geographic มา every time ตัวจ้าคือตัวตัวคือตัวเลสิกูยังพอยืนยันมันต้องเป็นมันอย่างชิ้นเท่าเลยมันอะไรนะต่อไปมันเทอร์เนี่ยมันเป็นฉลาดเนาะเป็นมันจุดต่ออย่าตลอดต่อไปนะชอบจีอีตู by yourself นะต่อก็จีเนาะเป็นบ้านใช่ก็ต่อเราเชื่อเป็นต่อไป we stand together สักทีเกี่ยเรายังชินต่อนะ但是有咧對菜煮咯先咧，頭路車個煮嘅，個冇個豆腐腩啊，個冇煎鵝個嘅，半頭個特別攰嘅個生先。It's the same for human. We stick together. 別在你去做對面，我就是落下他所做嘅咁嘅學佢多 fellowship. I love God's word. I love Sunday morning. 但是我正經要 outside Sunday morning 啊，沒怎麼講 mentality 的。กูต้องมองเชื่อนะ I'm sorry ไม่อยากอ้อมมองเดี๋ยวพี่หาการก่อมองจะอ้อมเชื่อที่แท้อยู่รุ่นทางคือมองไปหาว่าชีวิตจริงๆนะมันเลย what's different purpose ไม่ต้นเลยต้นนองซิฟุคานะ this is the main purpose for Sunday service we praise God with the worship team and ซิฟุคานะ so those are the main needs the component 但是有個咩到是糖是包有個咩炒到肉要 outside 不需要背後翻住先啦。第二個多頭安望咯，個多做嘅師傅即係身鬧咧，不過師傅台翻住個代頭都快嘅，就可以讓我 see anybody， 亦都要到佢 isolate yourself。第二個要到佢 call statement 做本身 ，because you never know what's going on in the church。個要到佢要去到本身落下個下個 ，because you were not there。每次到你落下啲人。กูจะสปอร์ตแต่เป็นตัวหักเชื่อวันที่นั่นก็ชิดตัวเชื่อนะเป็นตัวชิดตัวอย่างนั้นก็สิฟูแต่อย่างนั้นก็ชินยังไม่ถูกหาไม่ได้แต่หาโม่ you come to church once a month we did it all last month you came on the day when we brought it back up จะนุ่งเสื้อจะอ้อจะเป้แล้วก็ตัวชิดเป้านะ isolation ถ้าเขาคือไม่เป็นชิดกง fellowship time อยากเขาคือเป็นชิดสารชิดชิดของเส้น被主多是不被和万主多不然是老被nhà mù nhà chế一年只去一年只多数了呢，只多数了。古多了古多查万主加万主是路龙古，但是古也路咩啊？古也上包的，攞嚟個摸嚟個不到裝啊，攞嚟個路費多了酷了，知道個不厲害呀。個這邊用我來了，你不操了被蠻多逃萬主啦 I know how bad it is to lose a child。They know that you don't know a single thing because you're not at the fellowship. 莫闹莫好了，一整天，莫陪你了，一整天，莫 camp 了，一整天 ，per time 了，一整天。都去做更多背後萬全的問題 during service, you are doing the bare minimum. 有老多是。一啥都嚟啦，更多出去做問題也都讓佢啦，嗰都出去做問題也搞好周長不了。有個包的本身要嚟簡單， จะต้นเนี่ยยอมนี่ถือว่า how are they doing มันอยากเขาก็อยู่บนยอมอยู่บนทาง做华的有这多内容有印路，有一三包的，都到看那种都做 COVID 都做嘢都没有山 and we have all kinds of issue。แต่จากก็เลยตัวในหม้อตัวแต่จากตัวเราป้องเล็กป้องหนุตัวเรามีอย่างม้อไรแต่จากตัวเราชิตเอาเชียร์ all of us come with our own baggage but they're equally important because it's my life ก็ชิตาตากูเลยกูหนักตัวก็เลยจับกูป้องหนุ是ชีวิตเดียว it is because I have 5 mouths to feed ก็หนักตัวเองกูเชื่อตัวจีเลยเอาแต่ชิตเอาหนุอ่ะอยู่ยิ่งโม่ขอตา it's important to meมีอยู่ออนไลน์กูแต่กูจะมีอยู่ออนไลน์เลยกูมาตัวตัวสุดออนไลน์โอ้ยอยู่แล้วมันจะอยู่แล้วเพียงบอกกันหลายเยอะแต่มันไม่ตัวจู very inconsiderate กูมาตัวด้วยกูขาดก็หาอะไรก็สุดที่กูจะสั่งขาดแล้วเลย people don't think it's important that I lost my son to gang and drug but it's important to me it's my son and you should know that okay ลูกเชื่อเนาะ do your best to come to fellowship time我嚟講下，要咩到最多更簡單，然後你做乜咯？你必須want to care. You need to come and ask question. What's the celebration for? Your daughter graduate and what? Where's she gonna go? Is she leaving the house or she's not? She's getting married now or not? All those things, that I care. Your daughter is like my daughter. I'm happy because it's like another dollar. Yeah. เราชี้โยเรามองกงเราว่าจุดจบเรา retirement party เรามองกงแล้วเราหนาเราเสียเรา celebrate เราอยู่หนาอยู่เสีย you're doing this for your 70-year-old parents well my parents are about to hit 72 I know how that feels and I'm glad your parents are alive I don't even have parents ไอ้เจ้าตัวเนี่ยหนึ่งสองสามหนึ่งตัวสุดท้าย we did this party and all our church members came and they shared the joy cô sao bên chế bây giờ chỉ cho tận tôi cô cần đã tăng để tôi chỉ muốn ít tuần chụp cô rong sai cô tuần sai finally get married at 30 I wait 30 years for her to get married no one even come to her wedding ทำไมถึงซื้อมาโต้ตุนsai chứไอ้ตุนsaiยกไปยันไอ้คุณหนูไปยันพูดอยู่แต่ซื้อตุนsai 有时对都จ้องเหรอเพราะแต่เนาะจะชิจ้องอ่ะจะชิจ้องตัวอีสาซื้อสาตัวชิโตIn my heart, that's terrible. I'm not going to be proud of that. มีตัวสิฟูเองหนึ่งตัวอย่างมีตัวจ้อยหนึ่งนั่นลูกค้าแม่หนึ่งลูกแม่บอกก็หนึ่งตัวใส่ลูกแหวนเนี่ยเห็นตัวโจ let's just exaggerate that เสียเบสสมองแม่ Normally it's only an hour or two. Pretend it's 3 hours. Can you not donate 3 hours to go tell pastor, say, Pastor, I'm happy your daughter's married. That's awesome. So gay you pay in to care about in no name man. คนนั้นอยากขอคือว่าจะเป็นทะเลชิโมยูนิตี้นะก็ตัวก็ graduate ก็วันที่ชอบก็เรื่องการที่มันน้องหมอจะไปเช็คล่างเว้ยไปตั้งแต่มันตั้งล่างฝ่ายนะแต่กูจะไม่ยอมให้กินมัน hard time กูจะไม่เชื่อมันปังก็เนี่ยนั่งตอนเด็กฮะเราลองหมอฟรีใช่ไหมเป็นหมอแล้วก็มันต่อ3 days แล้วก็เลย 1 day is $15 start going to out to eat during fellowship time คือไปว่าอีกจุดน้องหมออะไรสุดท้ายก็นอกใช่ไหมไปโอกาสเนี่ยการนอกยิ่งช้ายิ่งชื่อนะwe mix buffet and order นะ it's fresh just you eat all you want นะ you can't get that buffet is either pre-cooked or you order and you get 1 dish we get both they just cooked it this morning it's fresh it's still warm it's really a matter of heart man it's really you got sound it's because I don't care and you have to overcome that it's not Christ-like imagine วันละกูหายใจวันจุดจอตัวต้นหินย่างเย็นหรือตัวเท่งซอก็ย้อนไล่นะไอ้กูตัวตู้หรือตัวก็กลิ่นเชียวก็สั่งเอาสมัย you were arrested for drunk driving and killing someone and while you're in jail for the next 10 years I told the judge that take my son free that church member ก็สั่งอย่าง That's what Jesus Christ did เป็นจริงๆว่าจุดยอดรู้อะไรยังไม่เอาแต่กูจีรู้อย่างจุดยอดอ่ะ I hate that guy I hate that girl I hate this kid I hate whatever เห็นว่าจุดกว่าหาเราน่ะ Want you will be the first one to say, I don't care about mankind, let them die. They deserve the punishment. Romans 5:8 want you to demonstrate his love that while we are still sinners, he sent his son to die for our sin. None of you. It was 2,000 years ago. We did not ask for Christ to die for us. He loves us and he died for us out of his good heart. If I can only allow you to see a glimpse of that, I need to love the church more. Fellowship is important. Sometimes it's meaningless, man. You need to gain the fellowship time with the church. Number 2, lack of unity. We don't see it from God's perspective. Luke 14:12. Then Jesus said to the hosts, when you give a luncheon or dinner, do not invite your friends, your brothers or relatives, your rich neighbors. If you do, they may invite you back, and so you'll be repaid. But when you give a banquet, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed. Although they cannot repay you, you will be repaid at the resurrection of the righteous. The Jewish people, how this list is all my brothers. Brother, happens to be the mayor, John Authority. Happens to be the millionaire. He's a Vaam, but it's okay, it's not a John, but I love his money. So you invite me. And you invite all the cool people. Jesus said, Luke 14 that for me, we don't want not. Chỉ cho chờ có cho phong dư, có cho cử ti, cho tất nhiên một giảm lộn nu, để vả tạo có những chờ có cho kháng sự. She bóng dù này là món nhà luôn. I invite you because I know you're going to invite me back. You scratch my back, I scratch your back, and back and forth. Yeah. Giờ lên là pe nó họ pe lu lệ tôn hình plate lu chỉ dọn là họ. You're a good person humanly. Tất cả guy goes beyond that, bạn chỉ sự là tất cả mà chọn chỉ bạn chữ nè, tập pe nó họ mà có pro nó có chờ lệ tôn hình pro, they can never go back. The crippled, the lame, the blind, the people are not good looking, the people that you would never associate with. You will be blessed. Sau này là từ sự kiện công này cloud ta hay là tạo công mong cho họ phải chỉ thể coi. I'm inviting people who I know for sure will never invite me to their party. So là họ là vì cũng bao ăn chữ là I have Jesus Christ and I love like Jesus Christ. Cũng họ kế cứ tạo công mong cho họ cứ vang chữ cụ vang chữ phong không. Cho nên bé con trai vang chữ công mong chăng thì bé trai nó nên chứ. I don't really care about your blessing. I'm just glad that I'm inviting all my own family. You are a very immature Christian. Có ai trên ta mà you yên chờ cả, sư phụ bận chuyện. Tí là you yên chờ, số tự yên chờ. Rồi bé hà, tí neighbor nó là chú ya mẹ là you yên chờ. Yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of cars. Bé mà khai sủng nè. Cho họ mong chỉ tụi mong party thì the whole town knows. So our cars will be 3 blocks long. You guys can't get in their own driveway. Kids are running across the street, almost hit all the time. Does she invite your neighbor? May have to like, hey, we're doing a party, so feel free to stop by and grab some food or come in and listen to the speech. Yeah. Whatever the case, you talk you yin, that you invite your neighbor, you chỉ sign. Some of us have that prejudice in us. You are awesome, another brother. You say, oh yeah, I think that's where the vein is. You should go talk to them. Do you ever do that? Even though sorry, I don't know why I like them so much. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but that's the more I should have been as happy. I'm just as happy. But we're not more. We Down top of all of you are welcome. I don't care what your last name is. Don't put your last name down. Just RVP, RSVP. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Họ nói mong có mentality, cái mong làm chỉ cloud nó là bao, làm gì nhiều chuyện họ nói được tốt bên. Bây giờ nó make here, so nó same, so it's wrong, man. Doing change is above that social and cultural law, man.
Yes.
Giờ mình làm chỉ cloud mong nó mentality nó chỉ mình chỉ giờ mong là tê này nè, giờ mong cứ bao quan chữ mà mình làm cloud này. Giờ mong cứ bao quan chữ giờ cho cứ bên làm cloud tự kỷ mong cloud mong này bên làm cloud. Có sao là mong cloud, có là mong cloud. Có giống môn này, có là môn này, có là mình cả là mình kia, có là mấy thì có hà số là that's fine. That's I try. Có là blah là cũng là hà. Yeah. That's it. Anything I can do to love you. Yeah. Họ cái môn này chỉ bá được cũng. In fact, tôi này chỉ bá chỉ my wife là môn club nữa nè. Chỉ thấy thằng tôi thả cái này chúng ta she's a môn club, so please don't talk about môn club. And my kid is half môn club, half môn. And then I have to make sure, because I have monk club, because my grandma is a monk club. Monk club, your hand out here, your wife's a monk club, your dad's a monk, whatever. Your uncle's actually married to a monk club, bây giờ nói monk club, your thông family, nó mới boss. You may have to club on that, bây giờ yeah, I hate the monk, they're kind of weird. Chỉ mấy chuyện bọn lúc monk, your secular monk, bây làm chỉ club họ cái biết bây giờ kẻ cũ nữa, bây chỉ nhờ cho tất nhiên đó. Bây giờ sư phụ bây try bây giờ best, cú giờ mong lên, ta chỉ từ cái tim mong là mong là cái hàng mong là cho mình là how, và chỉ có ta what do you prefer? You want English or you mong lên or just ramble out? I understand both, là cả là we could speak both. Có hai cái mong lên, that's fine. Yeah. We can't know, I'm not going to share the same language. Just, yes, I understand. Just like you understand when I wink at you, you know what that means. So. I don't need to say any word. Như do đó là, thế kế cái bê lang của cloud, để tất nhiên cứ dòng này bê hay bỏ bê lang của cloud này, mature Christian goes above that. Thọ lo hạ thế nó chỉ choอยู่tại cho họ bê một chỉ sự là bê sự kể luôn xa chẳng họ. Nhưng bê chỉ dòng là tell yourself, I'm very immature. God, help me to see it from your perspective. They are good socially. So there's a love that's higher than inviting your friends and relatives. Good looking people. There's a love that's higher than that. It to the ball on you that you hang the cloud. Mere put the ball on you, you say, they don't make it on the more young say. Nếu chỉ hà lù xa thì tôi nên làm gì thì nếu chỉ hà lù xa thì tôi nên blue. They all matters, and that's the love that I want you to teach, baby. Come way to young man, and they just start to reach teenage, 6th grade, so about 12 years old. Yeah, I don't know if down the south here, but most of you guys come from the north anyway. But down the south, which probably when you square dance, that's some traditional dance. You one more class. I had to take square dance in elementary before you go to junior high. So they have the square dance all the time. And in this square dance, part of gym, there's a girl in their class called Mary. Mà Mary knew more polio disease. Cái là they tell me you kind of deformed and you normal, you don't go like inside. Every week, so look at what square dance. But Mary ain't very shy. As she already knows she'll be the last one to be picked. So they pick me out of pick me out with side partner, so what train me how to dance or what? That's what he saying to partner square dance. We know that you do Dan, very athletic, very popular. Tonight, cool Dan, I want to talk to you. You Miss Jenkins, who Dan knew? You Miss Jenkins, I don't know Dan. Next week, it's the last week of square dance. I'm asking you to pick Mary. Next week, the last week, top square dance. Can you pick Mary? And Dan sounds that way, but I'm very popular. I'm good looking. I always pick the most beautiful girl. And you're asking me to pick Mary? It's a disgrace, and if we Santa, oh, Miss Jenkins, let me think about it when next week comes. And it will Jane feel very bad that Gu Yang don't Jane want to. I go for God, draw Gu Rong Zhao popular, and sacrifice to dance with Mary, a deformed person. Next week, they went back to gym. Miss Jenkins, Miss Jenkins, then for today's class, you get to pick first. Miss Jenkins do prepare me, right? Miss Jenkins actually said, go sign on there, you get to pick the first girl. Then just a sign week, sort of shy, I can shy the project. He's gonna pick me, Does she then do that Miss Jenkins to hand it on? And the muster enough strength for Miss Jenkins, I picked Mary. It turns out how she was looking down and she knew that no one's gonna pick me. I'm last in line anyway. Yeah. She wanted to pick, we have to decide to tell me I have to start dance. If she wanted to pick, I will have to wait 5 minutes until all these girls get picked. Then eventually whoever's left of the guy will pick me by default. Does she know how to Mary look down, honey, Santa Mary relax, she wanted to pick me. Does she told her no? Then I picked Mary. She looked shocked, embarrassed, turning red. Does she wants in her life? There's someone who likes me. Just she doesn't know the plan. But that's the lesson Miss Jenkins on Castle Daniel. That God you to G one. God is wrong job, God大约有这种高个wrong告诉你。God 就看到你的就给你要来讲。你说配同菜就得到这种高种job，但是侬好，你打我往去找，个 Miss Jenkins 看，你打我就给你督查。vì là họ của hai cái cho lô cứ vấn đề người ta cũng chiều lên là để ở nhà cho cũng có quyền trong con chẳng là nó còn lại she's not this pretty girl there are women that have no more rong rồi ta chỉ tôi vang chữ bu cho của yên rong sa của yên giàu sa của yên lâu này thì tôi này rong cao lâu rồi yêu chỉ sa cả yêu tu là yêu care because I'm I love my wife, I'm committed to her. In God's name. 望住三個攞到望住包得上出古古印，早上就做攞古只有啦，下面啦古種菜古到古了年上搞出啦。Of course，沒做啦，因說但大啲咗佢到 TV 上唱片咗都是啦嘛。Yeah，不因上嗰種咗 ，I'm not gonna lie, they are prettier, taller, better looking, both men and women. 但是嘛，有一包的人摸住給路個個不一樣 ，what you see。กูเชื่อสายตัวพูดจะขอตามชอบจะหลงก็ม้อยเลยนี่ทรงฉับเลยกูสายนี่กูลุ่มนี่แล้วเลยกูเจ้าลูกชนเลยแต่ I choose you เป็นสู้เก๋คือเป็นอยู่ย่อต่อเก๋สิลูอย่าเป็นสุดล่างก็เขาเขาเป็นยากก็คือจะทรงสนามมดจางหลุดลูกทรงเขาทรงเจ้าปฏิเป็นด้านส่วนใหญ่มดสู้เก๋Chai, you have the feeling of insecurity and fear, which draws below. Fear is a big killer in life. It's okay, Chai. Because you're not as a big at the top below seafood. The people have they make, so I below J, below Chukun, and I make started to happen to shy for fun. People below Chukun is an old building that's about maybe 50 feet tall. It's just a chapel, so you just shot that she got to get your own chapel, just shot. 但是sau và có mấy cho tường trang ấy cho nhiều decoration around perimeter that sticks out of the house. It's like a gutter. How much is designed to be more static? You know, it sticks out about maybe 3 feet there, 2-3 feet. Yeah, and your cloud, and I look at your break. Actually, more on your perimeter. Don't go on your cloud. The pain sail now. The sail over 100 years. Thì ý cho tôi nên sợ mà ta cũng chỉ bảo là họ có cái podcast này từ đó I don't think they're lying but they just didn't finish the job. The estimate to fix your metal perimeter is over 100,000. The other so Japan the city wrote us a letter that we need to fix it. The ping pong rusted and old the ping pong. The walker the had to project. The don't think about new carpet, don't think about getting new sound system, don't think about giving to ministry. We have to fix that. It's condemned by the city's code. And what's the fear factor? When I became pastor, I thought, wow, this little monster's up there somewhere. Anything you want to do, remember, there's those things, you got to fix it. If you don't have 100,000, stop talking about money. So you know what I did? So I could go see that monster. You go to shop, oh, loot that, they turn down say that, you put 4 pieces into the ground. So I called 3 places. No one was near 100,000. One place, I think this is 20 years ago. One place is like 60 or something thousand. At the end, we fixed that thing for 18,000. Huge difference. 18,000. And they use this monster to scare us like this. It's like, wow, you mean so China, so Wanchi, so Yosifu, so Kujere, to China. Fear. A lot of people use to manipulate people. Okay? Fear is the reason some of you don't go to school. Your parents think your mom got to go now Xyooj. Me what you thought they hold you thing and it gets to our head, I'm dumb, I'm not white, I can't do it. Yeah. But we always see people who break the barrier. So gay, you been child, my cancer young she. Want you, that want you, you have to go gang equal giant. You want to yak, you want you gang. Want you look wiki, look, lawyer, what to plan your shopping, look, churro, hey, bear, want you eat 2 of the plan like that. Don't need the more if I have to eat, no hey, they will let down, bear that, does she want to eat or eat that? Want you eat that. 比如做嗰個英，啲嘅側邊差佢，我就俾鳥住少聲。因為比如出咯 how does fear stop us from unity? Well, fear stops us from being transparent, that's for sure. I can't trust you, I can't trust you. 都其他差唔多，就個風格，就個 plan 出個。啲必須嚟多啲，我哋個係 very surface talk. How are you? 都攞住錢嚟。He opened his mouth. I'm fine. So now there's she knows from the other chin. So we know it's just gonna, hey, how are you? Fine. To know like you sound no to tell you something. To know like class, to tell a class. The boy said next and just say, oh, I'm dying. Say not dying. Yeah. The double hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm dying. And tell him said, what? No, so you that. All right, good. No, yeah. Tell you so. It's a to be to long na. And because she falls out to go no, she interest there. Don't hey, how are you? And you had down on the bar, good conversationalist, follow up. Yeah, I'm fine. Why? What makes you fine? I'm good. Really? What's so good? Tell me. Go to the other game, you started shouldn't have fine, you can't leave me alone. No, brother, I have more time. I have to talk to you. Yeah. I don't want to hear good. Tell me what's good. Tell me one thing. What's good? Yeah, oh, you really care? Yeah, I do. In fact, tell me 2 things now that you have questions. Yeah. And be to you that I care about you. Does she fear or very insecure? You guys see those TikTok about church hug? Yeah, church hug, yeah, that's a church hug. If they point you, hey, what's up? Does she want to hey, what's up? That's right. Oh, that's a church hug. You don't really want to hug. You don't like anybody. I don't really care. Yeah. 看到要考คือ我จะไป去 close 你那边我好多去叫คือ当时呢我就good recall because I touched them 本身 they would shout even 不觉得你就知道 touch 知道你摸摸ไม่ตัวอย่างตัวพูดเราเดี๋ยวเด็กๆตาเจ็บยาวเลยแต่ she every time กูพูดเลยว่า she's very happy จบเต้นเราแล้วช่วยจะเคี่ยวพวกเลยเดี๋ยวกูพูดเลยก็ได้น่าตายก็จะร้องว่าเดี๋ยวพี่โตก็เลยเสียตีเลยเนี่ยจงชาบุก็จงชาตัวเชื่อมันชีหูกูนะสุดรุ่นฟิโรก็เฉพาะแต่คุณจูกูหายเพราะหายที่พวกบอกแต่คุณจูบอกกันเพราะคุณจูอย่ามีใจดีจีจงเป็นก็แต่ก็ตัวจริงเด็กๆแต่ก็ตัวจริงก็เป็นตัวเล่นหมดเลยก็เฉพาะแต่อย่าไม่เรียกถึง close เฉพาะแต่ไม่เพราะแต่ every time you hold her hand you hold a bunch of fingers in your fist only and the whole family was shocked and they were crying they went to say to her as if I remember that I can't believe you remember that but of course I told you I could go past and say that grandma it's good to see you and again there was somebody about that it's not a handshake it's always me grabbing her finger that's been curled because I touched her เมื่อตัวผู้ว่า cancer she's about 40หรือว่า cancer ตอนนี้j'en ai payé นักการเงินj'en ai payé j'en ก็มีธรรมดาแต่是ตอนนี้ว่า cancer ที่นอกจิตตาet就走喺我哋嘅度咧，咁我所以我看過你個大 you OK， 但我看過你咧，佢食地球嘅呢種狀況咧，又不撐住 ，she was laid down， 你個看過你個大 how you doing？ et donc 佢食地角嘅當就不撐 ，I feel so bad， 佢話哦，佢曬我哋呢面係真糟 ，but I never knew 你冇話錯不撐嘅。Because of what I feel so bad กูรู้นึกขึ้นก่อนอีตัวชายกูจงก็ว่าอีตัวหนักเชยจงรู้อีตัวก็ยันมาเต้ชีช่วยของใครจงก็สั่ง and these are true stories about that is in my life เป็นชาวชนชาย get close to people นะจะจู่โจยังไม่จู่โจตัวlên từ là ta tụ hú lên cháo thì có hàng bên tài đừng nhóc họ tứ đừng nhóc lên tứ cho nên feel bad for yourself that I never met her you chắc ăn chế you that really chú chốt cha là no chú chốt tao cỏ xong rồi cho nên chế là tôi khi ta I am a terrible member how can I not know this member that's been here 10 years never touched her hands never gave her a hug never went close to her แม่พอตอนส่งมาไอ้ตัวจุดตัวไม่ชิเป้าเลยนะย้อนเลยตื่น that's how far apart we are and our church heart touch people's shoulder and head we never really know how skinny and broken they are inside fear 我จะเป็นชาย我จะเป็นson 我จะเป็น cannot get close vì bên trai ta chẳng có một bộ phòng bên bộ gì đểอยู่ที่หันทำให้ไม่จะมาโปตัวช่วยมาโปเป็นตากูตัวเลี้ยงกูชิมกูว่าตีกูลุ้นใจน้อยกูยังดูตัวอีช่องเส้นนี่ยอดตัวกดแต่ช่วยกูตัว I don't feel belong เราตัวช่วยเรา more friend and they are so happy when they get to church they hug and they walk and talk and tell jokes and keep up in life กูตัวช่วยกูตัวเลี้ยงชิมว่าตัวกรีดชิมว่าเลี้ยงตัวยอดเจอยู่เลยอยู่ที่ป้อยอดแจงกูสาธิตเปียจิโจตาสิ่งน้องมองไม่มองสุรุเชื่อนะ jump in there and just be friend เนี่ยซอสาหัสดังเชื่อคนซุนซูก่อนนะเป้กับตัวหนึ่งเจว่างชื่อเป้ยังชินซูแต่สิ we are human กูตัวจูกุนจูตัวน้องทางคือกูป้อแต่สิมาเป้ยังเชื่อตัวหนึ่งตัวจู jump right in there hi I'm new กูยังหวังสู้กูยังชิลูเซอร์ชิปอแล้วชิลาก็น่าจังก็ไม่ได้จัง jump in there ซ่อนชายเป้เชื่อตัวหนึ่งจริง and you create that kind of environment too you create an environment that yeah I know this is my brother but my brother we're looking for more brothers Yeah, so feel free to try all brothers. Now we have 3 brothers. Now we have 4 brothers. We have the whole church. And pay your to make sure pay what you're going to try cannot approach any of us. Because we have to do that, man, so to bây giờ nhau nó trong circle nó nằm mọi ý giờ nhau tôi liền bảo mình chịu hủy lụa ta giờ chúng bên nhau mà why not you don't bother that it's so weird that he's sitting by himself mình bên này thẳng luôn giờ tôi liền học giờ coffee with your head down so you do chỉ sao chuyện là sao nhau tụi con lúa của lão là cái tôi bên gọi là cái quỷ cái là cái quỷ gì luôn cái quỷ thế cái là sao nhau tụi con mà cái tôi liền nó giờ này có chỉ lùi bên lùi tụi con đấy còn lùi po tao có chỉ lùi bên nhau bên lùi con nhau rồi and you have to show them that you love them so that they don't have to be scared that I don't want to talk to them they seem to be so close cái tao này hạt yang làm mà cũng như ta don't worry so many people tell me Sifu I saw you but I didn't come and say hi because I was scared scared what just come. You will know that as soon as you say hi, I was going to smile, take down your number, take a picture with you. So, God support that. Dancing you'll create how fear to be. Yeah, good more chance more mà tôi nhìn nhìn hạt sự phản chân trái. Cứ là chân trái. Yeah, cứ nhìn bây giờ mình bây giờ sư phụ điện cho bây giờ trang phụ thị lại tên nọ cái mình phụ được không nhiều liền là vừa nào. Mình cho nọ đó điện trái hả mà cho họ sẽ chỉ tao yêu nè. Đó chỉ tao lúc chơi thì bây giờ tôi crazy. Một lần chỉ cái này hạt. You put sư phụ là bây giờ next time you have to introduce yourself. Like, I'm gonna forget your name. Actually, don't be shy. But that's food. We met before. Yeah. Còn lúc chỉ trong sao tôi chỉ rồi. Yeah. Everywhere I go, I will not know you because I just saw you this weekend. I'm not going to see you for another year or 2. Just say, Sifu, you saw me. Yeah, we ate together. We talked together. But I know that. Like, nothing against you. Just bad memory. You want people to know in the church that don't be fearful of me. I love you. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. 做给这跟菜呢，真是。我准备用你做研究，我准备去我朋友去，我准備去 close to God。為咗學俾我自己菜，但是有三個 ，no one in the church likes you。Don't listen to that lie。我主乎俾我多謝多年輕人 ，they do like you。Sometimes maybe 大家中青年的時候咩，又要 do isolation，又要 do 個新加坡是吧？俾這個講了，並且有夠了。個時多年啦，俾三輪做個談啦，俾你到這個平時冇見到冇類似，個三輪做你談是嘛？如果你多年 maybe he likes himself only，啦，個三輪做俾三輪做個好，don't talk to him。You know how he looks? How he wears a French black coat. I don't know what's inside that coat. I don't know if I say hi to him, I turn around, look at me weird or what. You go and check him, Just say, I am new, my name is like this. I'm good at fixing car, I'm good at IT, I like to play music. Give me a call. Remove. Some of you might be old enough to know Elizabeth Smart. Yeah. Elizabeth Smart, so you go check back in the history. Her official name is actually Elizabeth Ann Gilmore. But Elizabeth Smart, they bought that one day, they're kind of, you're crazy, but they're not kind of, they are crazy. How to get in game, how to share the name, not because they love her, want to kidnap her. But she got the guy is kind of like a prophet or a false prophet. Especially they rape her every single day. They tie her down, they threaten her, and they beat her up, chain her, patron her, so to nyano chitsa. But finally, we just want to tell you more. He got don't need to boo. Elizabeth John is on TV here. You want Elizabeth Smart? Oh, the boo said that I don't like the girl on TV. You want who the trying to rescue Tommy. You save Elizabeth Smart from Mitchell, Wanda, Barcy. They had to rescue him. But the funny about the story is not the memory and heroism. When they finally got Elizabeth Smart, have you ever been outside the house You know what she said? Constantly. Constantly. The 6-9 months ago, my kidnapped, I was out of the house. But I really, in public. Every day. But I got to go for help. Y'all got to say something. Talk to the security. Talk to the cashier. Tell them you're being kidnapped. That every time we know everything you're thinking. We know everything you're going to do. We know every person you talk to. Bên ngoài public á, có một giáo dục sự ưu bao này, có lại讲了ưu bao này,我来讲了có有，其实要搞一样个giáo dục世界，我个多去了。Even when we talk about separate aisle, we still know everything about you. We said that I don't know why I'm so dumb. Well, she's only a 12 or 14-year-old, isn't it? We said that I have been brainwashed, and every day come on. Cú sáng lần trước on nó chụp ca này rồi, cú sáng lần trước, giờ cú mà hay nhiều lúc thì tụi tỏ bao, cú ít nhiều lúc thì tụi tỏ bao, giờ cú ít nhiều get attention thì bữa bao. So they didn't even tie me in public. All they did was instill that fear in me. That when we go out, we know everything about you, and every thought, every action you do, we know, and we know it's a lie. 都是从在那印证的，不要包。On a tea, lying in all here, she said everything. Fear ties her down all those months until strangers spotted that we don't blow days. She didn't even come out. Don't blow down day. But hey, couple of years this more. So okay, no man, y'all better blues. So okay, check out the people X-Man. Xavier Hall, Dr. Xavier Hall, Paul actually psychics. He cannot do storm, he cannot do laser eye, he cannot do anything. As soon as he gets into your mind, you're dead. Yeah. Blue, that's okay, sound. Xavier, y'all go cheer, my X-Man. You can beat him up, kill any time, but once he gets to your head, he creates fears. You know, he bring back bad memory. As I only saw bits and clips of X-Men, so don't quote me. I'm trying to illustrate that. Yeah, but y'all second last year, but when you're saying it, come on, you be ilang mo po. But besides that, the donate to show X-Men, in Jake thought that the greatest power is the mind. ไม่ได้เกณฑ์ชายคือไม่ย่อชต้องถูกต้นชีไม่ได้เกณฑ์ชายคือตัวโน้นเชื่ออยากจะต้องเผยว่า ไม่ได้เกณฑ์ชายคือตัวเองจีฮันลุงช่วยตัวเองจูเป้ว่าแต่เดี๋ยวไม่ใช่เลยมั้งเฉียบตาอีลูกลูกจะวางจุดกันไอ้ชื่อจะเลย transparent จะเลยจีต่อโพสต์กันสุกี้คือเป็นเปิดเชียงอยู่จ้าอยู่ตัวอย่างนี้เราเป็นสุกี้คือชื่อหุ่นเซ็งฮะกงชาตัวตัววางจุดเขาตัวเขาเล่น we lose the greatest power. Họ cứ bên trên khá tao sự mong rộng, giờ họ cứ bị cộng sát của chú. Chỉ giờ cũng mong luôn luôn ta luôn trên mang chú mong về, vì khi có mong ta cho luôn trên mang chú. Bây giờ trên we are not united. Why I'm trying my hardest to bring this person to Christ, you're trying your hardest to push him not to come to Christ. Cái lúc bé Hàn nó người ta đây or evangelism ineffective. So church, and we only do church hug, and they see 8 tables with 8 people. No one sits together. I'm glad there are churches like that. You know, oh, so weird. It's like we're playing hide and seek or something. Nhà cổng nhảy luôn này, cái tấm này dĩ lệ, chốt là nhau front row sẽ kể which time nhau mai kita teach nó sẽ bỏ, chỉ có dĩ lệ nhau dĩ lúc trong thông phải lúc chơi. Lúc đó bữa là ta, oh, they take at every table, every chair, every pew. That's bad evangelism. Đây rồi chỉ sao một là đẹp, một là biết lúc trong nó sẽ lo, that's it. Occupation drives people away and we can never save them. Bitchy a good witness, bitchy a good Christian. We are very unbiblical. So in unity. giờ là cú sáng sau bây giờ chuyện ta giờ bây giờ trong ít餐cho cái bao ăn chú rong là sản xuất từ cái chỉ bao giờ có bao là ô bây giờ chỉ cho cái gì chỉ ta bao ăn chú cái tháo ăn chú bán ha trả cái chậm rồi cái bán có buổi từ tối nay được không Sunday school director chỉ bao cái là I done it before don't worry come on chị hạ cú suy cái này là cũng mà sắp chứ cái của nhớ ô em muốn support em sáng tạo ô giờ này bán một cái gì ô chơi trong tôi tao vì mấy thứ lâu rồi nên chỉ bao nhiêu lâu và bây giờ sáng tạo ra nó chỉ muốn lưu lại tổ chỉ giỏi ra nó chỉ muốn che sự cố gắng khăn người ta mi tu sao có mà chỉ dùng cái là có cũng mà dùng cái cổng bò sao cáiคือว่าชื่อเราโยนเลยนะฉันโยนอย่าเป็นมวยตัวโลลูกงเป็นอันนี้จะจำจะเอาเนี่ยมีอะไรนะ只有你都吃我เป็นมหาจุลศักดิ์ when I was a youth I was worse than you my dad did not ask me to come he chained me to come I was more embarrassed than you are so if you need someone to talk to I've been through it ก็มาบ้างก็It took in Xyooj, lots of kind of Xyooj. Now, 1 Corinthians 10:12. When you think you can stand strong, be careful, you're going to stumble and fall. Go home, read at your own time. ก็สารแต่ก็มาอย่าตุ้มว่าเก่งจริงมาลูกช่วยเราเกิดตุ้มว่าเก่งจริงกินฟังทำได้เขาก็ยกก่อนอีกคนตัวช่วยก่อนตุ้มว่าเก่งจริงสั้นจุ้ตัวคือจิมว่าเก่งจริงตัวคือจิมว่าเก่งจริงมาจะสุดอะไรอย่างตัวคือนอกจากการฟิชชุดล่างแล้วเราก็ชัดเจนตัวคือนอกตอนจะทำในท้องวันชื่อเลยหรือนอกล่างจะมองหรือนอกต่างล่างหาจิตตอนจะพยายามชื่อตัวจ้าใช่ไหม Some people have the faith that you know your idol วันนี้ไปเปลี่ยนมองเป็นคำมองพอแต่ต้นสังเกี่ยวกับนอกซึ่งวันนี้นะตัวน้อยก็ผมเป็นการเต้นรูป fresh ฟูมองเจอีปลามุดเล่นกลางเขาหรือก็มองเคยนอกเราเนี่ยทุกคนจะยิ่งรู้จักแต่ยกกูยกตัวเลยกูแค่มองการเต้นแล้วมองนอกเราว่าจะยิ่ง protect กูเลยตุ้งกลางเลยจิตตุ้งกูว่าจะแต่ตุ้งกู more faith 你什么นอกตัวเต้นฟูจะไอ้หรอ你ยิ่งชิโม่เลยตัวชิโม่จะชิโม่เก่งเฉยมองนอกมองใช่สิตุ้งโม่เลยกูมองจุดต่อพวกนี้นะกูจะป้องกันงานอยู่กี่เรื่องกูจะโม่เลยThat's how weak my faith is. แล้วกูเชื่อว่าต้องสมัครชงก่อนเลยคือ I'm gonna try to fly I come home 我手皮เลย走了好差不多ว่าจุดสุดเลยI think it's Romans 14 the weak and the strong if you have the version of it หรือยี่ขาแต่อีตัว差不多อีตัว just because you are weaker or stronger in faith ตัวป้อว่าจุดเชื่อว่าจุดเด็กตัวเด็กก็ตัวคือยันอยู่รุ่งเช้งช้าตัวนี้ลุงเจงชาติตัวทั่วโบก็จะว่าแต่ I am working hard to be mature เอเล่ตัวการเก่งๆเตลฟัง and we work together as a family กูจะเครียดเสร็จพอสักปีหาจอพอปีอย่างๆหนูจะว่า I'm a dad ไม่สุดท้ายลูกมาแล้วสิกูลูกจะไม่สิแต่สิกูจะไม่ยอมอะไร like to say dad there's 5 of us yeah ป้องเครียดแล้วก็ safe ตื่นthey always have to test me ได้ก็จะเนี่ยเพลแล้วก็จะชิเซ่แล้วmaybe some put your dad on the spot I don't know I'll think about it for 5 minutes by that time you'll be drowned แต่สิมาถอดชุดละหาแล้วเหรอถอดยาวไปแล้วสิถอดลูกนะ one time they asked that it's funny แต่กูจะไม่ยอมเป้าเลยเป้ตัวลูกแต่อย่าเป้สุดละป้องเล่ at the same time กูจีอยู่ save to youngest surprise นะกูชิมมาได้เลยกูอยากเอาดู discussion ซะอย่างนี้ตุนสายตู้ถ้าตุนสายก็เนี่ยแต่อย่าไปตัวจีป้องเล่นะกูจีจะดูกูยาว and then ตู้ยาวนะแล้วอย่า secret writing ซะอย่า who your dad say you saw that my dad will save me first because I am the youngest พอจะรู้ saw that my dad will save my youngest brother จะขอหนูชิโมเกะต่อHe would understand. My dad knows that he's the youngest. อย่าเป็นตัวสิบองเกลหนูยังชายช่างเป็นสุดท้ายหนูจะ understand that why does dad go for the older one. แบบเป็นกับลูกเลยกูยิ่งอยากของกูจีเจ้าดูเจ้าช่างจะเอาไปชิบะไอ้กูจะดูยาวหน่อยนี่ชอบอ่ะกูจีเนี่ยเจ้ากูเองจะขอกูอยากดู youngest กูชิบะ I will be the most scared, unskilled in swimming.ไอ้คุณเรียนคอร์สเลสจะไปจันทร์ไป bây giờ lúc sốt là chỉ xin lỗi đó là we don't need to make it worse từ need help từ weak từ mà bây giờ bang bây giờ chủจัดsố từ có từ bao tăng là có sáng để từ bao tăng là people need to pay attention bây giờ Christmas caroling mà bây giờ hai cái chủ cho lên nó bây thảo luận chủ cho áp bang cái này nữa cho họ là bây giờ ít bộ trang trọng gì nữa so I'm not gonna finish visiting all of you in the next week bây giờ áp bang cái này sẽ cho bây giờ caroling 2 days only we're too busy ít giờ cái này mua món gì or giờ chủ cho chat only those group of people can sign up because they are the one that needs help the most. Có怎么là có một kiến trình rồi, có từ bao nhiêu chủ động, it's okay, ha. Bây giờ chỉ cho bây giờ sư phụ mới sát động được quá, quý bao giờ bao chủ lúc cũ sư phụ có nhắc tới chế thảo chủ sư là yên okay. Họ từ cái stop bao nhiêu là,有时师傅做事是老猛大的，那不啥个师傅是啦。Nó kiến trình giao đi stop bao nhiêu, sau đó là người ta cán làm ai, nên tao cũng sao, nên còn đi tao cũng mà lên sai, nên còn đi rong sai. Cũng sáng bang cũng đi bao là, yeah, sư phụ does care. Bây giờ lúc rồi bao là, sư phụ chỉ là tao cưng, sư phụ huề tháo là chế ra, yeah, lấy coi là như save time mà, yeah, cho cái winter. Yeah, so whatever the case, they will grow and mature, and in the church. Tôi chỉ họ cứ biết sáng chế sáng một sự họ cứ biết một faith cái nó blame each other này, ít tụi một kiến trình sáng chế tụi kiến trình nhau, hay tụi kiến trình nhau bình thôi cho cứ một kiến trình luôn, it's all wrong. Unity means biết chú phi kỳ, cứ bảo là cứ bang tụi chỉ bảo là người ta, bây giờ bảo là cứ chú phi kỳ, mình bảo là nhà khác cũng mà you know more, please teach me. The more we have unity, the easier it is for us to evangelize, to share the gospel, and people see Jesus Christ. What's that to that? I hear these all the time. I don't know what's with your church. When I get there, it just feels right. It just feels right. There's a special force that I cannot pinpoint, but there's something about the church that is different, and that's the power of Jesus Christ. Yeah, you want to on Chúa cho các sự nhân Chúa cho phá biến phải đối với Chúa làm sinh dụng sáng của cái phải ở ba bờ bây giờ become very individual của cái một sự kiến trai của cái sát hạt Chúa của cái tổ bè ở ba Chúa sự mà tự nhiên kinh cơ all these are lies there's so much more that we can do we are a family in Jesus Christ we love each other we care we don't just say hi and good actually we do care about what's going on in fact some of us answer people's prayers God if I poor I can fix. Yeah, God talking marketing I can visit. You are injured, you cannot cook, I will cook for you. Want you pay your check donate all love goes deeper than that. Pay your check check more. So to the young the young man or your younger brother, the older man treat as your father. The younger woman as your sister, the older as your mother. When will we get to this level of maturity where we break the chains of Satan? Làm cho nhiều một bên khi bên cái chơi cái trái cái giải sa cái gió thổ cái trang phu thì nhỏ cho một bên we are sinners filled with evil and we ask Father that you will forgive us. Rằng sự đó cái sự nó so that we could be holy and righteous. We truly represent Jesus Christ. When we bear the name of Christian, we bear Christ's name. Every time I'm with you, I feel like I'm so close to God. Thọ cái bên giang giang lâu của cái bây giờ ít chọn chèn từ tờ ban gì ha mature bao tăng ta cái bên lúc chơi sai lúc chơi từ rồi lại tìm hiểu giáo sư giảng sư chế tăng nu tăng mò chỉ một sự cái maturity như vậy thọ cái lúc bây giờ sang thế ban của bên trên tờ ban gì bây giờ chọn chỉ số này như vậy à, không chỉ có một cái